Hi, John Sackers here with my friends Dan and Diane, a vegan couple. That's fantastic. And I'm vegan as well. In case you haven't heard my vegan story before, I'll tell you briefly. I went vegan in 1998 after a coworker of mine said, "Hey, John, did you know that eating animals isn't good for you?" So I went to the library to look this up, and I saw a book called Old MacDonald's Factory Farm. I read about all the cruelty behind meat, eggs, and dairy, and I stopped eating animals right away. But then I was still having some baked goods that had some eggs and things in them. And then I knew I was still supporting animal cruelty by buying these products, so I learned about vegan baking and different, all the vegan foods I could have. And now I've been vegan for 17 years, and I love it. And after going vegan, I got into making videos, and I joined Facebook. And then Diane and I met online, and we became good friends. And then she said, "Hey, John, if you ever visit California, you can come stay with myself and my husband, Dan." And I said, "That'd be fantastic." Now here I am in California. So thank you to Dan and Diane for inviting me into your beautiful home. And thanks for all the awesome food. So you're the first one who went vegan.
Yes, I was.
So could you please share your vegan story with us?
Yeah, my journey to veganism actually began about 10 years ago. I started reading about factory farming, and I thought, this is just absolutely horrendous. You know, I can't continue to do this. So I decided, well, I got to look more into it. And unfortunately, about that time, I started reading about so-called humane animal products, and I thought, well, hey, that's perfect. These animals must have absolutely lovely lives, long, happy lives, a very quick, painless ending. That's the route I'm going to go. And I stayed on that path for a few years, thinking I was doing good, being a kind, conscientious person, paying more for all these products, which were actually living beings, and they're products. And for them, and then I joined Facebook about, I guess it's about 4.5 years ago now. I joined Facebook. A couple of the first people who found me were vegans, and they started talking about, posting things about veganism, short videos, a lot of articles, and I started reading more about it, asking them questions. They were very nice and helpful. And I realized this whole humane thing was just a myth, and I had bought into, and I was just completely duped. And I was doing something really, really horrible. So I knew I had to change, but then I started pushing back a little bit, and I thought it was just pure selfishness. Pure selfishness. I was worried about social aspects, being kind of the oddball vegan standing in the corner eating a carrot stick while everyone else is having food. Not being able to eat out in restaurants, having to give up all my favorite stuff, kind of being, the strange person that no one wanted to be around. And that was really it was all about me. I was putting the focus on bees with animals. So I started researching anti-vegan sites and trying to find some really solid argument about why veganism was just not realistic, not practical. And I did so much work reading all these things, but I have pretty good critical thinking skills, so I would read these things and say, this is ridiculous. This is just, when you really break it down, they're making no sense. I mean, there really is no logical reason not to be vegan. So I knew it was time, and I decided, this is it, I'm going to take the leap. Tomorrow I am a vegan, and it starts tomorrow, and I'm ready. So I jumped right in. It was like the best feeling. It was just, the first meal I had, sat down, and I knew I wasn't contributing to any unnecessary suffering. It was just like the best feeling in the world. I can't even explain. It was just such a relief. It was absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. Some people criticize armchair activists who just post on the internet, but hey, it was those postings on the internet that inspired you to go vegan.
It was indeed. Yeah, I really wouldn't have known. I thought I was doing a wonderful thing. Just going down this so-called humane route, and it was just, I didn't know. And thankfully, they opened my eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful for that.
And so the very same day you went vegan too, right, Dan?
No, it took me a little longer. I think about a year or so.
A little over a year, yeah.
Like she said, she did a lot of research, and she passed some of the books and stuff on to me. And we went to an animal sanctuary, and so I got up close with the animals. And it helps if she's an excellent cook. And she said to me, if you don't go vegan, forget about eating at home. So that helped. And I knew it would be more healthy for me. From past experience, I knew that red meat, which I wasn't eating that much of, wasn't that good for me. And I really had no, so she convinced me. It would have been more difficult, two people living in the same house, one vegan and one non-vegan, so it didn't take too much convincing. I was kind of leaning that way anyway. And and it's been a good decision, and I really haven't regretted because of the way she cooks. I really haven't.
And you had a little ceremony?
Yeah, we did. It was kind of interesting because when I first went vegan, his words to me were, I'll support you 100%, but don't have any ideas about me. When I'm out and when I'm at work, I'm going to do whatever I want. And at first I was okay with that, but, increasingly it was becoming a problem. So when he finally, I saw him leaning more and more towards being vegan, and I was like, this is really, because I can see the wheels turning. I can see him getting there little by little. But then one day he announced to me, okay, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go vegan. And it was, I can't explain the joy in my brain at that point. So we had this little vegan commitment ceremony. It was almost like a little wedding type thing. Where he said vows to the animals, apologizing for all he'd done and saying he'd never hurt them again. It was just a very wonderful moment for his treasure.
Very good. Well, some vegans are with someone and they both eat animals when they get together, but then one of them goes vegan, and the other one, doesn't end up going vegan, or maybe even it takes like 10, 15 years, and so it's awesome, that you went vegan, within that amount of time. That's not too long, really.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for sure.
Awesome. And then how did you get into activism?
Well, about, I guess, a few months after I became vegan, I thought, I'm not contributing to animal suffering, but I'm not going to prevent it either. I attended a couple of protest type things, health signs, and someone there talked to me about leafleting with vegan outreach, which I got into that, and I did that for quite a bit. And I just began doing more and more things, adding more and more things to my schedule of activism. Got involved with Direct Action Everywhere and enjoy doing that very much, enjoy working with them. And I just feel like my activism is something I have to do because otherwise I'm not really, just not eating animals is not enough. I actually have to get out there and try to make the world a better place. I can.
Absolutely. And so you were driving Diane to some of these actions?
Yeah, at first, Diane doesn't drive, so I would drive her to the actions, and I would drop her off, and I would go do something in the library or something, and then she would call me when she was ready to be picked up. At the time, I was kind of too timid to get involved in the actions. And then I got to know some DXC people, and I became comfortable with them. And the next thing I knew, I was standing in front of UC Med Center, protesting or chanting against the medical treatment of animals. And that's how I got involved in it. And now we go together and get involved in the actions together.
I think that's really awesome. So I wanted you two to share your vegan story with the world, and I'm hoping their story will inspire you to go vegan. And if you're with someone, I hope your partner goes vegan as well. And as Diane said, going vegan isn't enough. We need to do activism too, to inspire others to go vegan. And one day we can have a world that is just and where there's no animal exploitation going on. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, John.
So go vegan, everybody.
Yeah.